Have you ever had a transaction held up because of an appraisal? Well, get ready. The appraisal process is going through the biggest change we've seen in decades. And if brokers don't understand what's expected and what's changing, brokers could delay a closing, possibly breach their fiduciary duties to their client, or even find themselves facing a complaint before the North Carolina Real Estate Commission. Now let's talk about what you as a broker need to know. Beginning in 2026, the traditional URAR appraisal report form is being replaced by a new dynamic digital reporting system called the Uniform Appraisal Dataset, or UAD. Instead of using a static form, appraisers are going to complete a dynamic digital report containing far more detailed information about this specific property. Now, the new system is designed to improve consistency. It should allow lenders to use automation and artificial intelligence to analyze the data. So what does that mean for brokers? It means appraisers are going to need more information than ever before. Not just square footage, not just bedroom counts, but detailed information about the flooring materials, the countertops, energy efficient improvements, room dimensions, condition ratings, and other property features. Many of those answers will come from you. The Commission reminds us in our update course for this year that brokers have a fiduciary duty to your client that includes cooperating with third-party service providers, like appraisers, by providing the information needed to help move the transaction toward closing. Here's where brokers could get into trouble. Imagine a listing broker who enters only minimal information into the multiple listing service. The appraiser calls. No response. They send an email. Still no response. Without the information needed to complete the appraisal, the report is delayed. It may even be canceled. Now the buyer can't complete their due diligence. They're not going to get their loan approval if that appraisal's not finished, and settlement could be delayed. The transaction could even fall apart. And the Commission points out that if a complaint is filed, a broker could potentially face disciplinary action for failing to fulfill their fiduciary duties owed to the client. There's another problem. Some brokers become frustrated when appraisals take longer than anticipated or expected. But frustration never justifies trying to pressure an appraiser. Commission Rule 58A 120 prohibits brokers from coercing, intimidating, bribing, colluding with, or attempting to improperly influence service providers, and this includes appraisers. So don't demand a certain value. Never threaten bad reviews. Don't pressure the appraiser to hurry. Our job is to provide accurate information, not influence the outcome. So what are the best practices? Prepare your clients for possible appraisal delays. Negotiate realistic due diligence periods and settlement dates. Expect more questions from appraisers and respond promptly with accurate information. Finally, stay current with your MLS changes. As new required data fields are added, make sure you complete them carefully. The better your listing information, the smoother the appraisal process will be. Here's the bottom line, guys. You don't need to become an appraiser, but you do need to become a better source of accurate property information. Respond quickly, communicate professionally, cooperate with the appraiser, and always ask yourself one question. Am I acting reasonably, and am I fulfilling my fiduciary duties to my client? Because when brokers do that, transactions move more smoothly, clients are protected, and everyone has a much better chance of making it to the closing table. I'm Kim Stotesbury. I like to keep it simple, and I will always keep it real. I want to end on a note. We do have in our industry, I do regret to say, some agents that don't do a good job. They take square footage off the tax card, even though they could measure it or have it measured. They put less than accurate information, sometimes blatantly wrong information in the MLS. And my perspective is, if you are a lazy agent that can't take the time to do it right, then don't take the listing. There are many qualified brokers out there that do an outstanding job that would love to have that opportunity. So if you're going to list it, do it right. Again, I'm Kim Stotesbury. I look forward to seeing you in Continuing Ed. Have a great day.